Welcome to another episode of What Day Is It? This strikes episode 30.
Oh, big 3-0.
Yeah, the big 3-0. We've made it farther than most podcasts on the market. I guess we have that to feel successful about. We want to apologize to everybody for missing last week. We didn't plan on missing any, but, shit happens. And, I felt really unwell. Fluffy got here last week to record, and I don't know, he said I looked like shit.
Yeah, it was true. You look like poop.
I looked like poop?
Yeah.
Why?
You're a little pale. Bags under the eyes.
I'm always pale.
He always got bags, but it's like, yeah. How do you spend so much time in the sun and still have no tan?
Because I don't sleep. I'm a vampire.
That's fair.
I have no more blood left to give.
You don't even use suntan lotion, do you?
No.
You should put oil on.
No. I mean, my arms are tan.
Your
and
face
shit.
is just, yeah, god awful though.
I don't sleep.
Yeah.
It's got to be linked to, I don't know. I got crazy bags under my eyes. I could go to Aldi's with my bags and, bring all my groceries out.
Wouldn't need a box.
I wouldn't need a box.
Would be nice.
Wouldn't have to pay for them 20-cent bags or nothing.
Convenience.
It would be. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. We're happy to have you. All three of you. Oh, while our week off, I actually got quite a few messages asking where the podcast was, and I was like, aw, people do care.
I was surprised about that.
Me too.
So thanks, peeps.
I didn't think anybody would care. We appreciate you, fellas.
Maggie was pretty upset, too.
Was she?
Well, not upset. She's like, where's the podcast?
Oh, well. She kind of counts. Thanks, Maggie.
Yeah, thanks.
So, today's episode, we're going to be going over loss again.
Depressing episode.
Yeah, the loss of life, human and animal, and money. We love that. That's always fun. Losing stuff from my wallet. The mechanic just left for the skid steer. Yeah.
I was like, did you lose cash, bro?
No, I didn't lose any cash.
Okay.
We got the skid steer started or fixed, and it was $900 for a $150 part, which...
But was it easy accessible? Do you think you could have done it?
Probably, if I put my mind to it. It'd been easier if the boom arms were up, but I know I would have been frustrated at all.
You got the long, skinny arms,
man.
though.
Like, I don't like doing this shit, because if it's not that part, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I would just rather have somebody professional diagnose it and get it done.
Yeah.
And they also changed the oil, and I...
oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay.
They gave me a discount, too, because I paid cash, so that was nice of them.
Oh, there you go.
For sure. So, I mean, small L, little win, too, at the same time. And we need the skid steer.
For the winter, oh my god.
Yeah, we need it for everything. I mean,
Yeah.
we got so many projects coming up that...
you don't want to be rolling round bales.
Man, that's what I told them. I was like, I think Devin was here, and I was like, just so you know, if I call you, it's because I'm trying to get 30 people over here to roll around bale. So I could call Cody, and she'd just do it herself.
Right.
She's got some special strength to her.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I remember doing it. It sucks.
I don't like it. I mean, once you get momentum,
yeah, once
okay.
Once it starts going.
But it's foul. But
you ever seen that cop flip it up? It was like in the road, and he like flipped it up and rolled it off the road. That's
insanity.
I was like, whoa.
That's absolutely
insanity. He didn't even use his car. I would have used my car.
Right, just hit it with your car and flip it on over.
Yeah, fuck it. It's got a cow pusher on it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Why not? See if the Honda can do it.
Oh, not my car. God, no.
No?
I would
use the cop car?
Oh, yeah. I got the little bumper thing on it. Little bumper saver.
So, I got a couple things that I wanted to talk about this week. I guess we'll just start with Ruth.
Yeah.
So either the last episode or the episode before, we talked about Ruth, the African elephant, up at Milwaukee County Zoo that was from here originally. She took a tumble, she fell over, and they pushed her back up with a front end loader with a bunch of hay in it. And she fell again, and the zoo just decided to euthanize her. They have a necropsy going on right now. I guess I'm not supposed to say anything, but who the fuck's gonna know any better? They were talking about heart complications.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, she was old. I don't think she was that old, and this has struck up a lot of keyboard warriors.
Oh my
man.
god,
Like,
dude, the comments are just mind-numbing.
it's been insane. Let's pull up a post. So Ruth passed away. She was 43 years old. And what day was this?
Sunday?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. I should have had. This is why we need a Googler. Somebody come be our Googler. Here's a post from Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. Ruth Milwaukee County Zoo's 43-year-old African savanna elephant was euthanized on Saturday, after another fall. So that was the 20th.
And I'm assuming it was probably in the inside.
I don't know.
There's like nothing. I tried looking up and down for stuff. I couldn't find nothing about like where it was or like.
I'm not sure
what time. Like there was not very many specifics.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll have to ask. I don't know.
But we should ask some of the keyboard warriors. I bet they would know
for sure. And the biggest thing that I've been seeing in the keyboard warriors that's fucking killing me is everybody saying that elephants live longer in the wild than they do in captivity.
Yeah.
Where, and I Googled it just to join in on them, and there are some sources that cite this.
Sure. There's some sources that cite camels can live for 100 years too, on Google.
I saw some. I Googled how far can a camel spit once.
Yeah.
It said 100 feet. There's also coloring books that say they can only carry 200 pounds.
I would pay to see a camel spit 100 feet.
Dude, that's insanity. That's like the barn is like 100 feet. Imagine getting spit on across the barn.
Oh, no. Because every time you'd walk in there, you'd be like,
no
for
fucking
fun.
No goddamn chance.
No.
But here's the truth of the matter. 99% of animals, if not 100, live longer in captivity.
Yeah.
They all do. And while elephants have lived long in the wilderness, they're found to live longer in captivity.
Maybe because of like medical and stuff.
Medical they're given all their food.
Yeah.
Now there's a couple things here. Working animals live longer when they work.
Yep.
Ruth, I mean, maybe if she had continued on the life she had, she might have lived to be, 50.
Yeah, 99% of those people that were talking about it have no idea where she came from, no idea what she did. But yeah, she was an elephant here for how many years?
She left here in 2002.
Okay, and I don't know when she got here.
Well, she's 43, so
I don't know if they got her as a baby.
83, I think 82 or 83. She came here. She was young. She was young, and she came from the Wild Animal Exchange in Texas. She was supposed to go to San Diego Zoo. When she came up here because of the color of her eyes, they didn't want her.
That's right.
So there's some speculation, and I guess Milwaukee Zoo, some of them just think only 2 of their elephants came from the wilderness, but Ruth did too. I have a paper from Don that signed. Let me pull it up real quick. Don wrote this paper. Who the paper was to and stuff don't really matter. It was a paper going to the importance of elephants, but he signed it, Don Meyer, and for our total staff and our African orphaned elephants, Ruth, Luella, and Dale.
Oh, okay.
So as far as I'm concerned, from the man himself, she was wild caught. But this letter itself was written in 92. She came here before that.
Oh, yeah.
So here's a couple of things. I read one comment that I didn't fact check, but I saw it on a couple comments. I guess the median age for captive elephants, none of these dumbasses said African or Asian because they do have slightly different lifespans.
Yep.
Is 39 in captivity, I think it said. And apparently that's according to the AZA. Now, the problem I'm running into this with, I think all these dumbasses, all the PETA fighters and the keyboard warriors right now, they only look at these the municipal zoos, the accredited zoos.
Yeah.
And if that's according to the AZA, are elephants living longer in private facilities?
Probably.
I would 100% believe that. So I did some reaching out. I'm not going to name any names here, just because I don't know if they want to be, and I would like them to come on the podcast at some point in time. And apparently there was an elephant. Oh, hold on, I'm scrolling back. There was an elephant that passed away last month. She was put down. She was in Oklahoma. She was 74, private owned. I don't recall. I don't know if I'd asked if she was African or Asian. But like, that's double. That is double what the AZA average would be.
Yeah.
So what do we got going on here? And I've talked to elephant people in the past. I've heard stories of old elephants. Nothing I can just remember off the top of my head. But the only elephant people I know are private. You know, and I only know a couple of them. They're wonderful people, but they've told me tales of, other people's elephants. And the largest, I think, don't quote me, but I think the largest elephant collection is in a place in Texas. I don't remember the size of the collection, but it's private, and the whole thing, I have questions, and I need to reach out and find answers, and I'd really love to have an elephant guy on. So we could really kind of clear some air here for our couple of listeners. But I'd be willing to bet that elephants are living longer in private facilities. But you know me, Mr. AZA hater. Mr.
Oh no, but they have more interaction with people.
Mm-hmm.
I think they live a better, healthier life.
Yeah.
Because usually they're a working animal.
Yeah.
When they're private.
Well, here this is the saddest thought. The first time, I would imagine this, the only time the keepers at Milwaukee County Zoo has ever been free contact with an elephant is after Ruth had died.
Yeah.
This is probably the first time she's been touched.
Yep.
Since she's been transported from whatever zoo she was at in the middle.
Years?
Yeah.
20.
And
20,
I'm sure like they've handed her peanuts with her trunk through the bars and stuff.
Sure. I seen an elephant today playing on a recorder and a train horn. But like that's not.
It's not the same.
No,
it's not.
No. So and you know what? Animals get sick. Animals get cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Animals do get whatever. People do too. But like, I'm not gonna chalk this one up 1,000% to the zoo either.
No, not at all.
But like, obviously, they're gonna live longer. In my opinion, not obviously, but in my opinion, they're gonna live longer in private hands.
I think they would. I really do. And for what it is, I do have no blame towards Milwaukee County Zoo for this.
No.
I mean, for Christ's sake, she was a 43-year-old elephant.
Yeah.
And while I wouldn't classify that as old as can be, it's still 43 years old.
Yeah.
And she is an animal. No animals are meant to live like we do, except like the goddamn the gators and shit. Like.
They never die.
Some primates live long in captivity, but there's their life expectancy is definitely not our average, So I don't blame Milwaukee County Zoo for this at all, but I definitely think elephants would live longer in private sections. Now, here's my second question. I was talking with a buddy with too. Apparently, every elephant at Milwaukee County Zoo is 43 years old.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact.
Now, so if they're all a couple years older than what AZA says they're going to live to, what happens when they all die? Because we only have a couple hundred elephants left in the United States.
Yeah.
I don't know how probable it is of Milwaukee Zoo getting any more elephants.
Yeah, not very likely.
I don't know the count. This is why Don was so important. There's a paper that I have of his too, way back in the day, but it was of every single elephant in the country at the time, whether it was private, municipal, or circus. He had every single elephant in this country accounted for.
That's wild.
It's insane.
At a time when Google or the internet didn't even exist.
Nothing. And so there's probably I'm just guessing here. I mean, maybe there's 100, maybe there's 150 to somewhere between 150 to 200 Africans, and the rest of them are probably Asian elephants.
Yeah.
Now the AZA, ZAA, blah, 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 we know they work as storage units.
Yep.
They could pull 2 elephants and give them to Milwaukee County Zoo, but it's all up to those people in charge, and if they want to do that, and they can't just have 1, they got to have 2. And
yep.
I'm for an elephant hanging out with humans, but if it's just in a captive setting like that, you got to have friends. You got to have friends. They have to find a place to source their elephants from, and I can't see them buying from private either, because I mean newborn baby elephant, as rare as they come, I mean, Milwaukee Zoo would be paying upwards of $1 million for it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Milwaukee Zoo's budget is, but that's a lot of money for anyone, especially for somebody that gets money from the city. Like, is that part of the budget? And their elephant enclosure and stuff is brand new just within the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be really, really curious if they get more elephants when those guys are passed.
I'll be surprised, because it's coming to a point we might see it in our lifetime where there's no elephants on display anymore.
I don't know about our lifetime. Well,
it's coming up quick. You're young. Your lifetime.
I don't think I'd say mine, but if I had kids,
hopefully, I hope it lasts longer than that. But yeah.
Well, you if you look at the lifespan of these, if these elephants, that could add up.
That's what I'm saying. Most of them are pretty old.
Yeah, for sure.
There's There's not a lot of young elephants. It's mostly old elephants.
I don't know if I can account for that. I don't know if I can attest for that.
Well, you better go ask Don then and find out.
I fucking wish, dude.
We should have a seance.
This is why we need an elephant guy on. I don't know the average age of the elephants in the United States right now, and I don't. Yeah. Other than talking to somebody, we don't.
And Google would probably just give you a farce answer.
Oh, so. Google won't know anything about that. There's no chance in hell. They won't know jack or fuck.
No.
So I guess come to the future, and we'll see what happens here. Sorry, I'm scrolling looking for some elephant stuff on my phone that I just can't seem to find for some reason. But that's why this property was so important, and I really wish it would have thrived to be the elephant breeding facility that it was meant to be.
Yep. I seen the plans for it. I seen the little model built for it, and never happened.
Never happened, man. It's
because that would have been crazy. If this place was an elephant breeding, but again, how long would that have lasted? If it would have taken off, people don't want to see that anymore.
Well, that runs into the question if it was open to the public or not.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because it's. Not that it's all about the money, but if this place took off and all the funders, all their backers and the people helping fund it stayed around, they would have all been very wealthy people.
Oh yeah.
With elephants going for the price they do these days,
this property would have been a completely different property.
Oh, it would have been absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. I'm looking for this paper. I know I have a picture of it on here, stating all the elephants that are currently here.
And do you remember what year that was?
I will find out. I'd imagine it's on there.
I would think so.
I should have had this ready. I didn't plan on looking for it, but I was like, hey,
man,
we're here, so.
Yeah. Do you still have all that stuff?
It's all at Madison. At the university.
Yeah, but you got some. You copied some of it or something.
No, I just took pictures of it. I need to get back up there. Here's an impressive thing.
Okay. I thought that was okay.
Elephant management was conceived by, organized by Donald Meyer and his son Robert Meyer. The interesting part, it says since 1963 he has been an elephant consultant to. Now, just this fucking list. This paper is from a long time ago. Baton Rouge, Louisiana Zoo. Hold on, let me start over. Topeka Zoo, Waco, Texas, Louisville.
Say Waco.
Waco. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Niobe Zoological Park, Rock Island Zoo, Milwaukee County, Lincoln Park, Chicago, Illinois, Henry Vilas Zoo, Madison, Wisconsin, Brookfield Zoo in Chicago, Dickerson Park Zoo, Springfield, Missouri, Tulsa Zoo, Oklahoma, King Island, Ohio, Seneca Zoo, Rochester, New York. Like, he touched every zoo with elephants.
Racine's not on there yet?
Racine was, so this is super old if Racine wasn't on there yet, because they had,
yeah, I don't remember
Rasha, the elephant at Racine Zoo?
I forget, but I don't remember what year.
I think I have a photo of that somewhere.
Stopped having elephants there. That was when it was still free.
I don't remember seeing elephants there.
That was probably before your time.
Probably.
Because that's when they put the giraffe exhibit in, where the elephants are now.
Since 1978, Asiatic elephants have not been exported to the United States due to protection afforded by the Endangered Species Act. The first elephant, a 2-year-old Asiatic, came to the United States April 13th, 1796. He had all this shit written out, man.
1796. That's impressive. It means it came over here on a boat with no motor. That's crazy.
That is some wild stuff. We have a paperwork saying that rides will be available from 10 a.m. to 6. This is a Milwaukee Zoo contract.
Yeah, that's where where the camel ride was.
Ticket price is $1.50 for adults and $1 for children.
To ride an elephant, that's so crazy.
Ain't that so fucking crazy? And here's a good quote from Don too. Camels and elephants are designed for longevity and stand a chance of making it if we don't screw it up. It just hits home a little bit for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I know this fucking right here, Rasha, Meyer to take over Rasha's training by midweek. That's Racine County Zoo's elephant back in the day. 1993.
Oh wow, okay. That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. I gotta be getting close to this. Okay, yeah, here we go. So elephant management. Let's see here. From 80 elephants in 44 zoos in 1933 to over 170 elephants in 55 zoos 43 years later. They have numbers of overseas. The first male elephant arrived in 1817. The Central Park Zoo, New York City, exhibited the first elephant. In 1850s, P.T. Barnum imported 10 elephants from Ceylon. This ain't the paper I'm fucking looking for. Karl Henbach sent about 100 elephants to the United States from 1875 to 1882. They were priced from $1,750 to $3,500, the smaller ones for less.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. Okay, so in 1978, 3 surveys show a total of 504 elephants in the United States. So we're down probably over 100. United States and Canada, 277 in circuses, 13 being African, 264 being Asian.
Wow.
There were 227 in zoos. The 1978 survey indicated 200 of them. Indicated 200 of them. 85 Africans, 115 Asians were in the U.S., while 17 Africans and 10 Asians were in Canada. A later survey in 1980 showed there were 262 elephants in zoos and parks, 150 Asians and 112 Africans. This is probably all complicated because I suck at reading, mostly because I'm scrolling back and forth on my phone. It'd be better if I had the paper here. But moral of the story is all the paperwork was here, man.
Yeah.
This document was made... I don't have a year on this one. I wonder if it was from a missing page or it was on the other page. But yeah, a lot of elephant management shit, man. And there's so much history from elephants here. And, I guess moral of the story is we'll see what it comes to Milwaukee County Zoo. And rest in peace, Ruth. That is a very large door that has been closed.
Yep, sad door.
It's very, very sad. She's the last living elephant from the property. So, yeah,
yep.
Definitely was definitely sad. But we'll move on to the next, I guess.
No positivity in between.
Well, we can skip death for a minute and go to something else.
Let's skip death.
Here, you'll find this funny. This is some ridiculous shit. There is a zoo. I meant to look up who owned it, but I forgot. There's a zoo, called Southland Safari. Let's find out where that is before I start talking.
Sounds like it's in the Southland.
Fuck you.
Whoa,
Safari.
Hey.
It's in Yuma, Tennessee.
Okay.
So there's a zoo called Southland Safari in Yuma, Tennessee. Assuming that this is the correct place. They put a post on Facebook a couple of days ago. It said, "Missing sloth alert. Please help us find Patches. He can easily be identified by the blonde patch over his right eye. If you spot him out and about, snap a photo and send it our way so we can bring our sweet boy back home where he belongs." And my first thought process is, why do you even need to talk about his fur? Like, it's
right,
distinctly a fucking sloth. And then I started thinking, how the fuck do you lose a sloth? Like, it's in an enclosure. Like,
they're fast.
Faster than people think, for sure. So, anyway, it's this where shit starts looking stupid. You scroll down to the picture and it says missing sloth. Patches is missing. $500,000 reward.
Whoa.
Last caught sneaking out of Southland Safari. Move slow, but don't be fooled. He could be anywhere in West Tennessee. Well, first of all, this is where I started thinking this is a joke, because $500,000 sloths are worth like 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Grand.
Why would that
And
be?
so anyway, they put a link under it in the post that said, "Come find Patches. Book your tour today."
Oh, gee.
It's like, what the fuck? I saw a friend of mine on Facebook shared this.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is just fucked up. Like, that is so fucked up.
Genius marketing.
It is and
Genius.
it is and it isn't.
Yeah.
Because I think it's immoral. It's fucked up. But the problem with it is, do you understand how many people aren't going to read into this? Like, do you know how many people are just going to go say that some Southland Safari just lost its sloth?
Yeah.
Like, this is going to start the craziest rumor, and this is just more shit that we don't need, because people already think that we can't keep our fucking animals in our enclosures.
Agreed. But so you got to agree, the marketing,
it is good.
It's good.
It is good. But
it's the wrong kind of marketing.
It is the wrong kind of marketing. I can't argue that it's good, and it's it's just, it's one of them things that's like any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, got you talking about it.
And that's not, we talk about all this shit on here.
But not everything.
It's not fucking good. And honestly, It makes me want to slap
and for a
whoever owns
zoo
it.
to do that, like.
Will you take the cap off my water?
Ready?
Since I have nightshade hands.
Yeah, all that nightshade.
I was wearing gloves, but yeah, there's nightshade everywhere, so we got to pull it out before things eat it.
Yeah.
Now, the next thing here, the more substantial part of the podcast today. I don't know if you had seen anything on it. I have never heard of the guy prior, but there has been a man, tiger handler named Ryan Easley, that passed away.
I tried looking some of it up.
Yeah.
Again, very not a lot of stuff. It's a big news story.
Yeah.
Because apparently he was affiliated with Joe Exotic.
Apparently he wasn't.
Okay.
Apparently he was. Now,
yeah, okay.
We're going to go on a fucking rail here for a minute, okay?
Yeah,
so
I figured this was coming.
I got messaged the day he died, a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, 2 days ago, asking if I knew Ryan Easley. And I said, no. And the guy responded, he was like, well, that's probably for the best. And I was like, why? Is he like an asshole or something? And he was like, he said, no, it's just, it's going to be a hard day for anybody that knew him.
Yeah.
And so, I found out this guy passed away, and I Googled it, and the only thing that popped up on Google, it was so early, there wasn't a single news article about it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that popped up on Google was Joe Exotic making a post on Facebook saying that he died.
Oh.
From my understanding, they tried to not exactly sweep this under the rug, but it seems like they wanted to ease into it because, well, this is a bad story.
Yeah.
This is going to be a rough one. So honestly, kind of what it looks like, Joe Exotic gave the initial push to the press, which is kind of an issue for sure, and let's just start there. Joe has been going on a tangent
on sure.
Facebook, and not in a good way, not in the way we want. He has been on Facebook, one, he's been kind of defending himself on there because all these articles are saying that he's affiliated. And Joe keeps saying that he wasn't affiliated. He housed some tigers here years ago.
That's what I heard. It was just a mutual tiger thing.
Now, who knows? I don't know. We don't know these guys. But he's like, the news articles are just using my name to push it out there because it's involved with cats. And to an extent, I guarantee you that's true. I fucking promise it.
Yeah.
But Joe, he's been posting shit like, well, as much as I hate PETA, there are shitty people out here, and this is what trainers do. And he keeps posting videos of people whipping cats,
That's where people are seeing the whipping from.
Yeah, and
okay.
I don't know. According to PETA, they caught this guy doing some cat whipping. I ain't seen none of it. I don't know. People really seem to have beloved this guy. But he's been on this fucking tangent, and it's like, are you trying to prove that you're better because, your cats didn't do shows? And I'm sure not all show cats have been beaten the shit out of. It depends on the trainer, depends on what you're doing, So it's really wacky the way he's coming at this. I don't know what he's so pissed off about. It's probably frustrating that the news are trying to pin him with this.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
What the fuck, man? Like, you of all people don't need to be posting the bad shit,
Yeah.
And on the other hand of that, I like to think I'm a good guy in the animal world, and I like to expose the bad ones too. So I do kind of get it. He's coming at this strange, very, very strange, and yeah, fuck it, expose the bad ones. But I don't know. But Ryan Easley here, from what I know, he got killed by a tiger. He got killed by one of his show tigers.
I read that.
From what I know, it happened during a show at his facility.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. So that's fucked. And when the guy messaged me in the morning asking if I knew him and I asked what happened, my first response was, PETA's gonna love this shit.
Oh yeah, they are eating it up right now.
They are. They're fucking all over the place, man. And it's, god damn, man. I've been reading through every comment. Tigers wouldn't do this in a wild. Tigers wouldn't kill you if you weren't beating them. Blah blah blah. And look, first of all, animals don't always kill you because they're getting beaten.
No.
It's everything changes with these animals from a new face, a smell, a sound. Yeah. They're instinctual.
If they go into heat, completely different animal.
Anything, man. Yeah. It's not always about it. And these are I'm always going back to this. These are the same motherfuckers that own dogs.
Yep.
And they're talking about all, the cats, thank goodness this man got eaten by his cat, justice for the cat.
When I see that shit, that really pisses me.
And it's fucking horrible. And, they're talking about no wonder, the cats are going to do this in captivity. This is where I'm going to revert back here. Your dog is captive.
Yeah.
Your dog is captive.
It wasn't wild, though. It's not a wild animal.
It came from the fucking wilderness.
No, yeah, just 1,000 years of breeding got it through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the deal. In the United States, there's millions of dog bites a year. Oh, yeah. Millions. There's fucking millions of them. Now, there's definitely not a million hospitalizations, but there are dog deaths every single year, and thousands of people put in the hospital by them. Yep. Thousands. And then there's handfuls of people that die by dogs a year. So we're just going to ignore this and stick to the maybe 20 people that have died by tigers in the last 50 years.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah.
That just boggles the shit out of me.
But for people to say, like, tigers don't hunt people in the wild, have you seen the videos?
Fuck yeah, they do.
Have you seen that video of the guys on the scooter?
They will absolutely fucking kill people.
That tiger came out of the brush, and he's pinning that thing.
Yes.
And the guy's facing backwards on the scooter, and the tiger... And
yes.
I shit myself right there.
Tigers kill people from the wilderness every single year.
Oh, yeah.
There are tiger deaths in other countries every single year.
I think it's mostly India, right?
Yeah. And there's there's a zoo in, where's that giant rescue zoo that takes in the man-eating cats? Overseas?
Somewhere, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. But it's overseas, it's just an everyday
tiger
thing.
Attacks in India resulted approximately 40 to 50 deaths annually.
That's a year in the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. There is an average of 43 deaths annually from dogs in the United States. 43 to 56 per year.
I was not going to say that high.
That's more.
That's a lot.
That's potentially more than the wild tigers killing people in India.
Yeah. On a bad year, that could be
these dogs are captive.
Yeah.
These dogs are fucking captive. Now, I think the high... So I looked into it before, so this is kind of rough memory, but I think the most dog attacks are from German Shepherds, Rottweilers, and Pit Bulls. And I hate to say the Pit Bull thing. Don't put me on it. I fucking love Pit Bulls. I definitely think they're some of the sweetest fucking dogs you could ever meet. But I'm just reading off statistics here. And of course, these dogs, they're some of the bigger, crazier dogs.
Oh, yeah.
They do have a little bit of a different nature. And of course, a lot of it comes from the home that they come from.
1,000%.
These dogs don't all have the strongest bite force. What's a tiger bite force? Like 8,000-9,000 pounds, something like that.
Crush a head, I don't know.
Right. Where I think a Rottweiler bite force might be 300-400 pounds.
Yeah.
Then there's some bigger dogs that have bite forces like 700-800 pounds, closer to tigers.
Yeah.
But regardless, if I'm getting bit by 400 pounds per square inch by a dog, that's still insane. Like, imagine getting fucked up by a Rottweiler. I'm not going to be happy about this.
No.
But all these guys are going towards of course they're going to attack you in captivity. But we don't talk about the fucking dogs that kill people every single year.
Because everybody owns a dog.
Because everybody owns a dog, and we're not allowed to talk back because
my
the dog
Fluffy
people are
would
heavenly.
never
My
bite.
Fluffy.
My Fluffy would never bite you.
I'm just speaking fucking facts here, man.
Yeah.
And it boggles the shit out of me. Regardless of how good you take care of your animal, your dog is fucking captive.
Yeah.
It is captive. It only is allowed outside when you let it outside. It only can go to the bathroom when you let it go to the bathroom. It can shit when you say it shits, and it eats when you say it eats.
Yep.
Does that sound like the life you want your zoo animal to have? Because it's the life that your fucking dog has.
Yep.
Boggles the fucking shit out of me.
So I wanted to send you a screenshot of this lady. She said something about like, good, he got eaten, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, I got to check her profile.
So what are we looking at here?
Well, her profile picture, because I'm looking on the phone, profile picture is a, what's she holding? A dog.
A dog. God
like,
damn it.
I was like, it's too easy, man. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna get into a fight, and it's not worth it.
God damn it.
Yeah. I mean, most of these people on like these PETA websites and stuff, or the PETA Facebooks and whatever, and social media, they'll say, "Oh, zoos are so bad," and blah blah blah, and then you have a bunch of cats and dogs. It's like, what are you doing here, man?
Right.
Like, are you lost? Like, I get, you don't want testing done, and because some of the stuff that animals have gone through for the testing is pretty screwed up, and I can get behind some of that stuff. Like when they killed a bunch of beagles for whatever. I don't know enough to talk about it, but like when I read about it, I was like, if this is real, somebody's going to hell for this one.
They put up a post 7 hours ago, PETA.
Oh boy.
As the weather gets crisper and leaves begin to change, know that wool sweaters come from a sheep who just wanted to live. God damn it.
Seriously? Oh, I seen one on cashmere today.
No.
Yes, dude. So people were like, "Oh, cashmere,
fucking idiots.
It kills the animal. The goats freak out." I'm like, "Bro, the goat will freak out if you don't give it to its food on time. The goat will freak out if you touch its horn. It'll go, bah!" That's what they do. They go, bah! That's, bah, bah! And when you brush them, sometimes they go, bah! They're making a sound. They're not screaming. They're just going, bah. And cashmere, I learned something new today because I had to Google it. They shed their coat once a year.
Yeah.
Annually. I didn't even know that.
Sure.
And usually they get brushed out. We do it with camels. Now tell me how many times, I know it's not the same animal, but it's the same kind of concept.
Yep.
You can just grab chunks of it.
Oh, you can pull the fur off the side of a camel like a blanket.
Yeah. Now you're raising these animals for fur.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess it up. You don't want to get it bloodied because then it's useless. You can't really do a whole lot but be as nice as possible to these animals to get the fur off.
Yeah.
Where do these fucking people come off saying, "Oh, it hurts the animal. It kills them"?
Right. It's getting a haircut. You're shearing it. You're trimming it.
I understand. I'm like, I don't agree with fur coats. Wear them, whatever. That's your prerogative. But like,
I mean, I agree with
something
wool.
Yeah.
It's
But something is dying
reusable.
to make a coat. I get that. I get the people being upset about that. I don't care.
But the sheep aren't dying.
Sheep are not dying.
The sheep aren't dying.
Cashmere goat are not dying.
The goat is not dying.
Alpaca is not dying.
It comes back every year.
Yeah.
And you know what will kill it? If you leave the fucking fur on.
Yeah, if you don't cut the fur.
It's going to get nasty and full of shit, and it's going to pass away from heat exhaustion.
Yep.
And this is something that I swear every human, at least most humans, understand that concept.
Yes.
So why the fuck is this still being posted?
Why are they allowed to say such wrong things and people believe it?
Because any exposure is good exposure.
I guess.
Once
right?
again.
Marketing, we're talking about it, son of a bitch.
We got to think, somebody at PETA probably believes this. And you got to think this company is being ran by some fucking idiot in an office chair right now that is wearing, I don't know, vegan clothing and telling people that shearing sheep kills.
Yeah.
That blows the shit out of me.
Yeah.
God, I'm flustered now.
Yeah.
I'm flustered. What in the fuck? So going back here, here's PETA's post on Ryan. Ryan Easley, who built his career on exploiting tigers, was killed September 20th, 2025. He acquired tigers from the notorious figures in Tiger King, Joe Exotic and Doc Antle, which I think he did get a couple tigers from them, Joe.
That's where I read. Okay, that's what I read about.
Who were known for their widespread mistreatments of cats. In 2017, Easley was caught whipping a tiger 31 times during a training. The animals he caged were denied natural lives, hauled around in circuses, and left to languish in roadside zoos, places that are clearly dangerous for humans and other animals. Now, here's the thing. I can't talk about the whipping. I don't know what the fuck he did.
I've tried looking it up. I read that article you're reading.
What I can tell you is, out of my hundreds of Facebook friends, it has been nothing but a sad scroll the last few days.
Oh, yeah.
I can't find anybody on my Facebook outside of PETA that didn't love this man.
Yeah.
Like, and he was 32 years old, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, I know.
And it seemed like he knew what he was doing.
You don't fucking you don't go in a cage with 15 cats and you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
I don't know how many cats he did on his show, but you
don't go into a cage with a cat.
Unless you know what you're doing. Absolutely. A single cat.
Yeah.
And I can't find outside of PETA people a single person that disliked this guy.
Yeah.
I fucking can't. I cannot do it. And he is
Which is hard in the animal business.
It is, because everybody hates everybody.
Yes.
And he is being so well mourned, you know, for a man I didn't know, you know, rest in peace, Ryan Easley. You know, it's been a tough week in the private animal world, or I guess somewhat municipal too for Ruth, but Billy Armstrong was onto something.
Oh man,
wake me up when it ends.
Yep, please. I'm done with it. My birthday is next week, and I'm already over it.
Oh man,
yeah,
that's the 27th.
Yeah. Oh, you're good.
Well, that's the weekend you can't work.
Yeah,
I thought
Maggie got me hibachi.
Hibachi?
Yeah.
Where at?
Guy's coming to the house.
Oh no, what?
Yeah, that's why
He's
you were
cooking
invited.
at the house?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's coming to the house.
That's
cooking.
fucking crazy.
I was like, I didn't want anything, but I'm like,
Mhm.
I can't complain about that because I can have beer and then eat hibachi.
I fucked up my finger. I think it was from lifting the door on the trailer. That fucking door.
Tell Haley to throw her back into it next time.
I know. So, I mean, that's I guess the good news. We got Flynn went out. The new Camel went out for the first time this weekend. He did
most of the rides too,
he
right?
Did. Peanut probably only did 5 rides on Saturday, none
but
on
he
Sunday.
wanted to work.
He wouldn't stop following Flynn into the chute, dude. It was so funny. I felt bad for him. He just wanted to work.
He does, man.
He's a workaholic.
Like when me and Haley were just sitting there, he just kept like walking through the chute, doing a lap, eating some grass. But then when you go to grab him to do a ride, he's like, no.
Well, it's like when I did the couple rides with him, I was like, move up, and he stood there. And I was like, you cheating motherfucker.
Oh, he was doing that.
You liar.
Okay.
And it was whatever, he did the rides. But yeah, Flynn did about 100 rides, little under
Total.
100 rides. And he was a goddamn saint.
That is
the
so
entire
awesome.
weekend. And then I get home with him and I halter him up this morning. And he bellered once this weekend, and it was only when I was fixing his saddle, realigning the saddle. But the first ride we did, not a peep. The last ride we did, not a peep. Adults, nothing.
Wow.
If I would have sent you out with that camel and you had never met him before, and I told you he was a broke ride camel, you would have had zero argument.
No missteps,
nothing.
Loaded up good.
He pushed a little bit.
Yeah, but he's a pusher a little.
So I ended up putting the chain on him probably a quarter through the day, and he said, oh. And he corrected everything.
Yep.
He was literally almost the perfect camel this weekend.
Wow.
Like, I'm fucking blown away. And it's funny because I know he will probably never be a perfect camel here. But I'm confident we can send him on the road.
Yeah.
Which is insane. So I'm going to take him with me this weekend too and keep working on him.
That's just like Eli. You weren't here for Eli. Eli was a
training,
nightmare to train here. You get him on the road, saint.
It's insane.
Yep. And that sounds... And so the things between Eli and Flynn are like... There's so many similarities. Did I get that right?
Yeah. Similarities.
Similarities. You gotta move your mouth weird for that one.
Similarities.
There you go. And ruads.
Roads.
But yeah, dude, there's so many of them. Like, there's so much alike, and it's such a big camel.
He's big as fuck. I think we need to squish his saddle a little bit.
Yeah.
The shoulder pad, just a fucking hair. If we take the skid steer and just drop the bucket on it ever so slightly, maybe.
I'll just sit on it.
You'll just sit on it. We'll have an elephant do a headstand on it.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess that's majority of my tangent this week, and
feel better now.
Kinda. I just want to reiterate one more time that your dog is captive.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a horrible human being for it. I know.
You're a horrible human being.
That's all right. I take care of him because without him being captive right now, he'd be dead.
Yeah, especially Leo.
Yeah, Leo would be dead.
Leo's kind of a special circumstance.
He's a charity case.
For sure.
And he just had an ear infection.
Again?
Oh, yeah, last week.
That's wonderful.
I get medicine for him, and he needed his shots anyway, so I'm like, all right, we'll get a checkup.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's got a lump on his leg, too, that I got to get checked out.
of course.
Yeah, I'm like, it just never ends. It's not getting any bigger or anything, but
That's good.
I should probably get that checked out. It's not that big.
Yeah, get it aspirated, see if they pull anything out of it.
Yeah, but they're not cheap.
I mean, we can aspirate it here.
Yeah.
Haley might be able to help you. I don't know how to read aspirations, but we have all the shit to do it.
Oh, really?
It's just
they're gonna send it out for like $200 or something.
So
like that.
you can do an aspiration in house, or you send it out to a lab and they'll confirm.
They send everything out to a lab.
So what they do for just a normal aspirate, you poke it with a needle, you suck it in and out with the syringe, and then you blow it onto a microscope slide, and you can look at the cells. You can look at what's in the bumps. And sometimes from that, it's honestly, I don't think it's often, but sometimes from that, you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, you just see fatty cells, and you're like, oh, don't worry about it, just fat.
And that if it feels like it's just underneath the skin, that's why they're like, it's not that big a deal. But if you wanted to do it, they gave me a quote for like $200. I was like, eesh.
Yeah, so they're gonna send it out to confirm, which is cool. I mean, that's the safe option.
It is, and it's a lab, so
we can do it if you want to. It'll take us literally 5 minutes. Let's have Haley look at it.
Oh, and the first time ever, it was a new vet that I was seeing, and the first time ever, dude, this guy he went underneath. Leo crawled underneath my bench that I was sitting on.
Really?
I'm like, bro, you love everybody. I've never seen him scared of a person. And she was obviously being cautious. I'm like, he's fine. I'm not going to tell you he's not going to bite because he's dumb, but he shouldn't.
So, here's this too, I guess. I was just looking through my screenshot. I screenshot shit I want to talk about.
Okay. That's smart. I should do that more often.
You should do that. I ran across this post on Reddit, of course. It's on our Tokyo travel because I'm planning my trip to Japan, so I've been getting like notifications for new posts for Japan subreddits and whatnot. It says, what actually happens after pet cafes close? Whenever I walk past touristy places, I kept seeing those animal cafes, whether it's for dogs, cats, or even pigs. I saw most of them right next to the main walkway, not even in the back alley, somewhere, and the animals were right there, almost too many to be in one tiny room. I've heard that those places exist. I have heard that those places exist before traveling here, but now seeing them, what actually happens when they close in the evening? All the animals, are they just stuck in the back of a room with no one else there until the cafe opens again? From what it looks like, they aren't there to be adopted. Their main job is to seemingly stay in for people to visit them. While I have really enjoyed traveling here, these animal cafes are something else. I've heard that zoos are supposedly even worse. The only thing I can touch on this post is too many animals in a tiny room. Yeah, I don't agree with that, but let's get to the comments here. You're very close to discovering the truth. Animal cafes in Japan are unethical and exist solely to bring money to the cafe owners. Don't go there. At night, some cafes leave them in the room as is. Oh no. Most of them put them in cages because it's easier to avoid toilet issues. But that's not important. What is important that they are money makers that use animals to promote animal entertainment, while government city services destroy stray animals in gas chambers every day. Those few non-kill shelters, blah, 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 blah. None of this has anything to do with the cafe anymore.
That surprises me about Japan, honestly.
I don't know the truth of any of this, but the reason I'm leaning into this is this guy didn't really give me any reason to not like the cafes. He states it just like a zoo. They make money off people coming to visit their animals. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. They're not in there beating their capybaras or their dogs. We have cat cafes here in the United States. There's a Cappy Cafe down in Florida. Yeah. So when the zoo shuts down for the day and the animals just wander the room, oh no.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are they gonna do?
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like, that's so
Do they have
bad.
a place to go to the bathroom? Do they have food and water?
Yeah. Who gives a shit? So he didn't. In the comment here, he's like, he's not talking about, oh, he beats them. Oh, they don't feed them. Oh, they don't do that. There's nothing abusive in here.
No,
we don't want people making money off your animals. Yeah. And I'm just going to throw it out there one more time. I bet you own a dog.
Or a cat.
Or a cat. Something like that. Fuckers. So that post caught my attention.
So what kind of, did it explain what kind of animals they were?
Well, if you had your ears open, he said he was seeing cafes for dogs, cats, and pigs, and
but nothing like super exotic, right? Like,
well, the only other thing is capybaras because that's what they're known for. And then this comment pissed me off. Cheers for the heads up on that. I was wanting to visit the Capybara Cafe. Quotations, my daughter is nuts about them. These damn kids in the capybaras. But I think we'll give it a swerve. Why? And then this guy was like, I went to Cappiness in Tokyo. They are very well taken care of, clearly. Which I'm sure they are, dude. Like,
yeah.
Why? God damn it. Go visit some animals.
Well, in Japan, everything is like, from what I've heard, everything's pretty well put together.
I guess I'll see in a couple of months.
Cleanest streets you'll ever see. Like,
I'll report back to you.
Yeah, I gotta know, because I can't imagine if they take care of the respect they give each other and all that noise. I can't imagine it doesn't go for the animals too.
Right.
I just can't.
I don't know. And they've been so far ahead of the capybara trend. Like, I'd imagine their capybara facilities are nice.
Well, did they start it?
Debatably, because the capybaras, they started the yuzu fruit, the capybara hot springs, with the oranges on their heads. You seen that? They're not oranges, they're yuzus. It's a Japanese fruit.
Okay.
So that started just going all over the place. I don't know if we could completely blame them for the capybara trend, but the yuzu fruit thing is a very, very large capybara thing.
You should try some of that when you go there.
I should see if I can eat it off of a capybara head.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, I'll
definitely get videos.
Hell yeah.
Pictures.
I'd like to go to a Cappy Cafe. Well, I'd like to see the Cappy Hot Springs. I don't know where it is, but I'll look into it.
Yeah, Japan's pretty big though, so.
Yeah, I don't know where.
But you got the high-speed rail. If you go on that, let me know how that is.
I'm gonna be scared of that.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Dude, they're run on time within like minutes, dude. Like, everything's perfect over there, from everything I hear.
I'll let you know.
The only problem is they speak Japanese, and I don't understand.
Why? I was thinking about getting them new meta glasses with the screen in it.
Yeah.
So I can do live translation.
That's fire.
I'm just scared to buy Gen 1 of anything.
Yeah.
I'd like to wait for Gen 2, but the glasses are $800. And you know what? I'm not mad at that when it can do a fraction of what your phone does that costs you $1,200, $1,300.
Yeah. And you're wearing them.
Yeah.
Constantly.
And you can text on the fucking thing.
Do they go, well, I love when you're telling me about the hands. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Now, but, what was I going to ask? Do they tint at all?
If it's, I don't know, but if it's anything like the first Meta glasses, you can buy them with prescription. Or you can buy them with tint. Okay. There were options, but I haven't looked into the new ones. I don't know what they all come.
Because I'm going to need two.
Yeah.
One for day, one for night.
I don't know. Maybe they have I don't know. Just buy them things that stick onto the front. Well, that might be hard because the camera's on the front.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You get those one for the old people. You know what I'm talking about? The brown one or the blue blockers.
Put it right over them.
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything that's been on your mind the last 2 weeks? We missed an episode.
There was just, doing Smiths. Yeah. That was pretty good. We talked about that a little bit.
Gary Smith's best sugar cookies you'll ever have. Come visit us in the Camels.
Man, I had one of them. I thought I was about to start shaking.
Yeah? Like, too much sugar for you?
Crappy flop, yeah.
Dude, somebody gave me a Celsius this morning, sherbet flavored one, and I've been antsy ever since. I didn't drink it all. I can't. 200 mils of caffeine in a can is insane.
I drank 160 from that protein milk I gave you. One has 160 in it. Didn't realize it.
Yikes.
And I drank it fast. And I was like, oh my God.
Tore you up.
And I was like, oh my God, dude, I can't. What do I do? And I was at work at the time. I'm like, I got to do something.
Hell no. All right. Well, do you got anything or what?
I don't think so.
Right.
I mean, we pretty much covered all the depressing shit.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, we could run off on these tangents for a while, but welcome back, everybody. We're glad to have you for our 30th.
Happy 30th.
Sorry we missed an episode. I was just feeling ill. We don't plan to do that, but it might happen from time to time.
Yeah, people have off days.
For sure. So we got to try and get some eps in the bank just in case. We need to make just some bullshit, not even educational episodes, just to house in the back for people to listen to if we get sick.
Yeah. Well, remember next Monday, I think Jeff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one. No. But we're going to get out of here, guys. I got to go do some camel stuff here in a half hour or so I got to get ready. But we appreciate you guys chiming on in. Fluffy.
Happy hump day, everybody.